How's it going, everybody? So let's continue on. I do want to say about this April 9th, rising on April 11th. That is 9/11. Going down on the 9th, rising on the 11th. 9/11 is built into that. That was our prestige from yesterday. Um, Tomorrow doesn't seem like much is, you know, anytime he's going to be somewhere, you always have to look at something like that. But because 18th was kind of a high watch day for me because he would be rising on spring, down in winter, up on spring. But down on the 20th, Friday, and up on 322. Hey, it's 9/11, y'all. With that 148, y'all see that? Oof. Which is Donald J. Trump and Sybil Gematria. All right, let's take a look at some other items. Hang on just a quick second. There's some things I need to get out of. All right, so Apocalypse Now is something to look at, right? And 147 in the minutes, 153 in the minutes. By the way, I see a lot of 405. And 405, if you think about, I just saw a picture of him with his hat, 45-47. That could mean down on, let's look at the moons on that day. And let me double check my volume. Okay. So if we look at the April moons, 405 would be a Scorpio event, more than likely, and rising on Sag. And it says, the archer, a bow, he had a bow and his crown was given to him. Ah, I'm telling you, this 405 or his hat that's 45-47. I mean, is it that simple? But when you look at the 45, and you look at the 47, 4 plus 5 is 9, 4 plus 7 is 11, 9/11, down on the 9th, up on the 11th. So there's so many. I mean, y'all can see how I absolutely confuse myself constantly. There's just too many numbers and things just run through my head. So that's why I run it by y'all. And yeah. So Apocalypse Now, two dates, May 19th, August 15th. August 15th to Rising. What did I like about this? 46 years, 7 months, 27 days, maybe just the 727, the length of IPEC GOAT on the YouTube. But the other Apocalypse Now is 17-127. That's Tower 1, Tower 2, Tower 7 on the 86ing day of 4/9. And look at the hours, begins with 411, 048. 48 is his name in one of the four base ciphers, and 411 is Rising Day. So it's interesting. Then there's that film Apocalypto, which was what's his name's film, Mel Gibson. 138 minutes, which is Donald Trump and Sybil Gematria. There's your Tower 1, Tower 2, Tower 7 in the box office. So, and it's got the word apocalypse, of course, built into the title. So you always have to look at this. December 8th, 2006. And I liked it for the sake of the personal cipher. That's 764 in the days because anybody born on 3/13, 1959, try it again, 3/13, keep keying in the wrong number, 3 times 13 times 1959. Their number is that 76401. 76401. And there's that 764. So, and we know 313 is the Zapruder film. So I like that. The Godfather, it has 686 in the URL. So we know who Mr. 68 is. Matches Antichrist. And Donald J. Trump is 68 in reverse reduction gematria. And Antichrist is 68 in reverse reduction gematria. So when you see that 68 and you have him being 86th, that's a big deal. So you go to The Godfather, 175 in the minutes for Revelation 17:5, all capital letters, Mystery Babylon the Great, mother of all harlots. March 14th, March 24th. March 14th gives us 197.49 in the days on day 49. So on March 9th, and look at the 197, the 97th verse is the opening of the seals, which, as I told you, Revelation 6:1 is the deadly wound to the right eye. That's when the seals are opened. And then rising on the third day, where Satan's possessing the body through a ritual. It's the twin clone body double that takes the right eye wound hit. That's why the eighth is of the seven. That's why it's the twin towers. Only one of them had a horn on top. The horn is the Antichrist. Jesus said the Antichrist be here in his own name, and a trump is a horn, and a horn is a trump. So the 97th verse of Revelation is Revelation 6:1, and there it is, 197.49. So you're getting the date baked right into the days of the Godfather. That's a really, really, really big deal. The other Godfather date on 324, 197.41 on the rising day. I mean, anyway, nothing too spectacular. Godfather 2. It's Paramount Pictures. What's interesting, Paramount Plus now does the UFC. Dana White, all that good stuff. Anyway, December 12th, December 20th. December 12th, December 20th. Got it. By the way, that's 1212, which gives us 144,000. I want you to look, Godfather 2, 187.46. Can't make it up. 187.46. On the rising day, 187.48. 48 is his name in one of the four base ciphers. I forget which one. Look at the hours. 449 fused with 499. It's the 99th day on 49. And it ends with a 4. So it's 449904 in the hours right there. So the date is baked into the hours. We're always told to look at the hours from the movie The Hours. Big time film, The Hours. It was Meryl Streep. It was the Eyes Wide Shut chick, Nicole Kidman. A lot of people in The Hours. It was big Academy Award winner and all that kind of stuff, or Academy Award movie. I think Miss Eyes Wide Shut won Best Actress, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, 187, y'all. Come on. That's a big deal. And the other Godfather 2 release date is 18738. 38 is death in simple gematria. It's 38 in one of the other four base ciphers. Excuse me, murder is 38 in one of the other four base ciphers. So it's death and murder with 187 on our 49 date. In the hours, 449 fused with 97 and then a 12. 4, there it is in the hours, 449712. 12 is the number for the church. 7 is the number for cleansing. 404, Book of Revelation. 49, 97th verse of Revelation. It's all right there in the hours, but it's 18738. I love this 49 date. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I say laughingly, but y'all, it's a big deal. He goes down as the goat, the moon in Capricorn, I pet goat, and he rises in Aquarius, which is the water bearer. And an I pet goat, when he comes out of that tunnel, the water is breaking. The water is splish splashing when he's born, so it's like he's birthed when the water breaks. And do we need to look at that in I pet goat? I've never seen anybody say that. And I've seen a lot of I pet goat breakdowns. Um, but when he pops out of that thing, there is splish splash. There he comes right there. So you see the water splashing in the background? Right there is the splish splash. At the 547 mark. 47. So the water splashes. The water bear. Why is an air sign Aquarius called the water bearer? Is that because the Antichrist is birthed with the moon in Aquarius? I mean, it's a theory. That's all I can give you. Theory's the best I got. All right, let's keep going. So, yeah. So, Friends, we did look at Friends of Ireland. Yeah, he was supposed to be Friends of Ireland today. I was looking at today. I was. Which came to Robert F. Kennedy, and there it is, 22,761 from the JFK assassination date to today. 761 is the amount of verses combined in Revelation and Daniel. That's a big deal. And that's a fusion of my birthday, 7/6/1961. It's a very big deal. All right, let's keep going. But nothing happened today, so no biggie. Mark Zuckerberg, May 14th, 1984. When you look at Mark Zuckerberg, he is 153.05. And the UFC just comes out of being in Miami. I'm sorry, the UFC is heading to the UFC is in Miami on the Rising Day. And he's 41 years, 10 months. So there's your 411 right there. 2186 in the week. So 86 is built into it. 15307 on Rising Day. So these are really big deals to me because those hit on massive personal ciphers. That 1026 is all over the place. And it's the release of Donnie Darko. It is one of the release dates for Skyfall, one of the release dates for Spectre. The 1026 is just gigantic. All right. What are we looking at here? Anora, that one Best Picture. I guess I wasn't looking at it. So, Friends, Leave the World Behind. It's got two dates. We'll Leave the World Behind does. November 20. I guess we already looked at Friends last time. Leave the World Behind, October 25th, November 22nd. Well, there's your Friends. I guess I left it up there. We looked at Friends the other day. That was 8008. We love that. We couldn't believe it. And then Leave the World Behind on the 86ing day is 869. literally 86 baked in to the days. That's a big deal. It's a big deal. And getting into our last stuff. I was looking at March 25th based off of a YouTube conspiracy video I saw. 121 Antichrist on the 25th. I mean, we have to look at any day and every day. I mean, I look at where the wind blows me. You know what I'm saying? Um, but Wednesday to our date is 12:33. Well, we've already been over that once. The iPet Goat release. I think we've been over that. I believe that's what it was, 2/7/2024. 79 murder is in the days. So Take Shelter, where the guy says Michael Shannon screams there's a storm coming. I guess I didn't like the date of the movie, but when I looked at Michael Shannon, August 7th, 1974. No, I got the movie dates up also. Oh, that's run to, well, let's run it to 4/4. I mean 4/9. 79 is in the weeks. And it's 5/5/5, 4 days. Then it would be 5/5/5/5, 5/5/5/5 days, and it would be 5/5/5, 6 days on rising. 133 begins the hours, no matter what, all 3 days. Revelation 13:3, first time deadly wound is mentioned. That's the film Take Shelter in 2011. January 24th date. There are other dates, September 30th. Well, I was really looking at that September. There's 5305 again, and we saw the other one was 15305 for Zuckerberg. So there's your 5305 again. I'm telling you. The 305 UFC is going to be in Miami in 53. I'm not going to get into the personal ciphers of all that. Michael Shannon's birthday is August 7th, 1974. When you look at August 7th, 1974, oh, that's why I was looking at 327, because he's 188 being 86 days old. 18860 days old. If we go to our April date, though, he's 18873. So you have your 187 fused with your 88. It's very cryptic, but it's solid. Go with that. I have seen that happen to me on personal ciphers, which means it's real. I can just tell you, very personal, very real. When you see double numbers like that, just go with it. Anyway, wow. So Take Shelter, Michael Shannon, all of that, those are big hits, big deals. Hulk Hogan, the 88 death. He's born on 88 August 11th. Hulk Hogan is HH 88, like Studio 8H is Saturday Night Live for 88. So I don't believe in celebrity deaths. I got a big time problem with it. I've got trust issues. So we're going to look at his death. Man, I keep going to that date, don't I? Yeah, it's a perfect 259, which is the seventh progression of 37 on our 86ing day, and it's 37 weeks. Folks, and 216's in the hours. 6216. 602 is Revelation, Strong's Concordance. This is massive stuff right there. So the death of 88 Hulk Hogan, it's a perfect 37 progressions. 259 divided by 37 is 7. It's 7 exact progressions of 37, and it's exactly 37 weeks, no days. Gigantic, big deal. I guess, and his birthday, 8/11/1953. 3791 in the weeks. He got 37 and 79. 79 is murder in simple gematria. Ozzy Osbourne, remember that death was 2 days before Hulk's. Again, I got a problem with him. So July 22nd, 2025. Let's go to, I didn't bring any of this up, so we need to do it. So 263, when he's Iron Man, that represents rising. 263, 37 weeks, 4 days. So there's your 37 and 74 combination. 74 is the next progression of 37. 37 is a prime number for the church, and it divides evenly into 111, which means it divides evenly into 222, 333, all the way through 999, including 666 and 777, of course. Whew. And Ozzy's birth, 282.53, 282.51, depending on death or rising day. Anyway, that's pretty much it. And if I'm not mistaken, we just did part 6. It's 41 minutes yesterday. Outstanding video. Mind-boggling video. And this will be part 7. 9/11, down on the 9th, up on the 11th. All right, love y'all.